Number 10 is Monsters. Now, Monsters is a small, low-budget British film that was brought to us by Gareth Edwards. Now, this young journalist has to go into Mexico to retrieve his boss's daughter, but on his way to retrieve his boss's daughter, a bunch of consequences happen and they are not allowed to get out safely. They have to end up going through the infected area where all of these creatures are formed and they are dangerous, they are attacking humans. And that is pretty much the overall premise of this film, but the film is done with so much grace and respect that you really, really do admire the environment that is created on this small budget.
Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet.
At number 9, we have Cloverfield. Yes, Cloverfield, the American monster thriller that was directed by Matt Reeves and produced by J.J. Abrams. We get him in a really quick fashion that we're like not used to seeing in monster movies, and I absolutely love this movie when I first saw it in theaters. It blew my mind away, and this is why it's deserving of my number 9 spot.
What was that?
Run!
Still filming?
Yeah. People are gonna want to know, how it all went down.
Now at number 8, we have J.J. Abrams and Steven Spielberg's Super 8. Yes, Super 8 is number 8, and Super 8 is a fantastic film because it was brought to us by J.J. Abrams, and you can see that J.J. Abrams was trying to give as much respect to Steven Spielberg's old school style in this film. We see him kind of use almost similar angles, similar character development, a lot of the similarities that we see in old school Steven Spielberg films we see here. Super 8 is a great movie. If you've never seen it, definitely a must watch. The monsters are fantastic, the acting is fantastic, the directing is fantastic. It's just a fantastic movie.
We've gotten calls from people who found local dogs, but the calls coming in aren't local.
Lucy!
It's like they all just ran away.
Now at number 7, we have Splinter. Splinter is another low-budget horror film that came out in the year 2008, and it was brought to us by Toby Wilkins, who hasn't really done anything else since. But the cool thing about Splinter is that it's a creature like you've never seen it before. The creature kind of just takes over your body and it consumes you as a whole, and you are now a part of this creature in some capacity. Now the cool thing about this film is that this film starts off really slow and a lot of character development happens here. We see a lot of like different aspects of this creature, and we kind of see how this creature adapts to different environments, different threats, and it's just a really, really cool premise. I absolutely love Splinter. I thought it was fantastic. Definitely worth watching if you're looking for a different, unique kind of horror film. It's my number 7 for a reason. Definitely go check it out.
Watch the Splinter. Don't want to stick you. Yeah.
It's gonna get near me! It's gonna kill it! You okay?
Don't touch it.
So at number 6, we have The Host, and The Host is a South Korean monster film, and the best thing about this film is that it's another creature that you've never seen before. The best aspects of this movie are that this creature is kind of like part fish, part lizard, part we don't know what the hell. This creature kind of consumes its like prey in a different type of way that you've never seen before. The film is right now being developed to become a American remake, and it's also doing a Japanese sequel, which I'm super excited for the Japanese sequel. The American remake, we never know, but we always have a fear for the main protagonist in this film, and although it is subtitled, the film is definitely worth a watch. If you guys have never seen The Host, you guys should definitely check it out. At number 5, we have Stephen King's The Mist, and the film was directed by Frank Darabont, and that alone should just make you want to watch this movie. Like, Frank Darabont has done such things as Shawshank Redemption, The Green Mile, so we can tell that he loves to adapt Stephen King novels. We definitely see how humanity changes their tone as soon as monsters and creatures and the end of the world is looking like it's coming on its corner. We see how people are willing to turn on each other. The Mist is one of those phenomenal movies that you definitely have to check out, not to be missed. It's in my top 10 for a reason. Definitely go check out The Mist. If you love Stephen King, definitely go check out The Mist. Now off to number 4. Number 4 is Troll Hunter. Don't worry if you've never heard of Troll Hunter, a lot of people haven't. Now, Troll Hunter is a Norwegian film that was brought to us in 2010, and it's a dark fantasy film. For the low budget that this film was made with, it's amazing what they were able to do with the special effects. It's another found footage film. The film centers on a group of university students who are kind of going onto the wilderness to find out about these crazy bear attacks. But the only problem is that they don't know where these bear attacks are, so they find a mysterious old man and they follow him around, only to find out that this old man isn't a bear hunter or anything. He is a troll hunter. Troll Hunter is just one of those movies that is not to be missed if you love the monster horror movies. It's a fun movie. It keeps you invested, keeps you wanting to know where these trolls are coming from. It's a phenomenal movie. Definitely go check out Troll Hunter. Number 3 is Pan's Labyrinth, and Pan's Labyrinth is a film that was brought to us by Guillermo del Toro himself, which he wrote and directed, which is set in the Spanish Civil War, and it is a different style of film that you've probably never seen before. This is one of the things where you see that Guillermo del Toro loves to use prosthetics and his designs with all the creatures that he makes. We just see the amazing detail behind all of the creatures that he has in this film. This right here is the reason I fell in love with Guillermo del Toro and had me excited for Pacific Rim. He is just an amazing visual director. Definitely go watch this film. Just be prepared to read a lot because it's in Spanish subtitles. But definitely go watch Pan's Labyrinth.
Prometéis obedecerme. Haréis todo lo que yo os diga, sin cuestionarlo.
Now, my number 2 best modern monster film is Attack the Block. Now, I know you guys are thinking, Attack the Block isn't a monster film. Yes, it is actually. To me, it's a monster film because although these things are considered aliens, we never know what they are, where they came from, or what they're doing here, and they look like creatures that we've never seen before. Now, this was brought to us by Joe Cornish, who is known for writing a lot of Edgar Wright's movies, such as Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. And he's also, I believe, writing the film Ant-Man. I'm not completely sure yet, but he is just a phenomenal director, a phenomenal writer. Definitely go watch Attack the Block. Even if you don't think it's considered a monster movie, go watch the film. It is a fantastic movie, worth a watch. All right, guys, that is my number 2 best modern monster movie.
We have to call the police.
You'd be better off calling the Ghostbusters, love.
My name ain't Gavin, it's Mayhem, and he's Probs.
Arthur kills us. No one is gonna ever call you Mayhem if you keep on acting like such a wussy.
Alright guys, so here we are. My number 1 best modern monster movie. My number 1 best modern monster movie is The Descent. Now, The Descent is a low budget film that was brought to us in 2005 by British director Neil Marshall. Now, Neil Marshall is a relatively unknown director, but what he does here is something that I absolutely love. This is one of my favorite horror movies I've ever seen. Now, the film mostly centers around 6 female cave divers who are exploring a unmapped cave when something goes wrong and they lose their footing. They fall into these caves, but while they are attempting to find their way out of here, they encounter these flesh-eating humanoids that have been down there for ages and have adapted to the dark, and they hunt through sound and smell. And the craziest thing about this film is that these creatures are so believable. You believe that every character in this film is actually a real person, and we see who each individual character is, what their flaws are, what their weaknesses, what they are good at, who they are. We get a sense of these are real friends, and it's just an amazing film that was directed absolutely perfectly. I love this film as a horror film. I love this film as just an adventure movie. I mean, this film is absolutely phenomenal. If you've never seen The Descent, definitely go check out The Descent. It's my number 1 movie because when I saw this movie, I was jaw dropped. I saw it in theaters and limited release, and it was just phenomenal. It's my number 1 best modern monster movie since the 2000s. Definitely go check out that movie.
Batteries on our lights will run out.
Alright guys, so that was my top 10 modern monster movies since the year 2000. It's my list. Don't get mad if some of your movies didn't make it. I haven't watched every single monster movie that's come out, but Those are some of my favorite monster movies that you guys should definitely go check out. And make sure you guys comment below and let me know what's your favorite monster movies. Let me know some of the movies that didn't make the list. Let me know what's your all-time top 10. Comment below, like my video, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. And as always, guys, I'll see you guys later.